on my land investing business part-time for about 18 months until the land investing income exceeded the investment banking income. And I've been doing it full-time ever since. I've done over 5,200 land deals, and I absolutely love it. The way the model works, let's say, for example, I'm looking at 10 acres in a county in Texas, and I see, oh, there's Gwen on the tax roll. She owes $200 in back taxes. Well, Gwen, you're advertising two things to me. Number one, you have no emotional attachment to that raw land. It's in Texas. You live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And number two, you're distressed in some way because you owe back taxes. And when we don't value something, we don't pay for it. What I will do then is I will send you an actual offer on that property. And the way that I do that is I'll look at the comparable sales for the last 12 to 18 months. So let's say, for example, in that county in Texas, it's $10,000 for that 10-acre parcel. Well, all I'm going to do then is divide by 4. And that gets me what Warren Buffett would call a 300% margin of safety. So I'm going to send you an actual offer of $2,500 for your 10-acre parcel. Now, in reality, 3 to 5% of people are going to accept my quote top dollar offer for that property. So Gwen accepts the offer, and now I need to go through due diligence or deep research. Number one, I got to make sure Gwen still owns the property. Number two, I've got to make sure that there's no liens or encumbrances on the property. Number three, I've got to make sure there's no breaks in the chain of title. Number four, I got to make sure that there's legal access, ingress or egress. So just to make things simple, everything checks out, and we go ahead and we buy the property. Now that we own the property for $2,500, we have a best built-in buyer. And this is how we're going to sell this property in 30 days or less. The best built-in buyer for that property is going to be Gwen's neighbors. And I'm going to send out neighbor letters and saying, before I go to the open market, here's your opportunity to expand your holdings, protect your views, protect your privacy, know who your neighbor's going to be. So oftentimes the neighbors are going to buy that property for $10,000. Now, if the neighbors pass, we'll go to our buyers list. If the buyers list passes, we'll go to Craigslist, and we'll go to Facebook buy-sell groups, and we'll go to landsofamerica.com or landmodo.com. There's all these land websites. So essentially, we're going to make it irresistible. We're going to make it a car payment. Ideally, we're going to get $2,500 as a down payment, and then we're going to owner finance that property, let's say at a car payment of $449 a month at 9% interest for 8 years. I've just created a passive income note for the next 8 years of $449 a month, and I don't have to deal with any renters, rehabs, renovations, or rodents. Hey, it's Mark Podolsky, the Land Geek, thelandgeek.com. I've been going live every day since quarantine has begun, so I thought I didn't want to break the chain today, and I thought I'd start with that awesome video story. Thank you, Jason Hoffman, for calling it awesome. What we did there was we took the audio from one of my popular podcasts where I was explaining the model, and then this guy in Canada put visuals to it. It was really cool. It was amazing. I got the idea from Derek Sivers, and then Derek Sivers actually emailed me after he saw it because we share the same video guy. That was really cool. Anyways, I didn't want to break the chain. I wanted to go live today. Bossman's busy, Zano's busy, everyone's busy. It's like 7 o'clock on the East Coast, but I thought I'll jump on and see if there's any questions I can answer about land investing. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Mark Podolsky, the Land Geek with thelandgeek.com. I'm a professional land investor. What does that mean? It means that I buy raw land, 25, 30 cents on the dollar. Then I sell that raw land 30 days or less, try to get my money out on the down payment or 6 to 12 months out, and then make it a car payment. Let's say, $249 a month, 9% interest over 84 months. And then essentially the game we play is, can we create enough of these land notes where our passive income exceeds our fixed expenses? And we're working as we want to, not because we have to. So anyone who leaves a comment, we're going to do the Friday giveaway. $1,997 Investors Toolkit. If you have the toolkit, we're going to use that as a credit if you don't want to gift it to somebody towards flight school. If you're in flight school, towards coaching. So there you go. So Bill Dickens, thanks for saying hi. Appreciate the comment. Um, Great interview on Wealth Without Wall Street. Yeah, thank you. See, now it says unknown. I don't know who it is. Put in the comment who you are. But maybe it could be Dawn. I don't know. Dawn was on there. Paul was on there. Dr. Lance Ellis was on there. Mark, you said offers to the county as well for parcels they own. Well, if the county owns the parcels, we can really, it's called the over-the-counter list, and we can just get that list directly from the county and then see what we can buy. Oh, there he is, Paul Brewer. What's up, buddy? Thanks for being on. What's up, Brandon Mogensen? How are you and Heidi? How's the family? How's everyone doing? Good to see you. Um, Joel, are we live? We're live. Yes. Hello. Um, any other questions? The over-the-counter list essentially is if it goes to a tax deed auction, basically that means no one bid the up to the minimum bid for that auction. So it didn't sell at auction, and then it goes to over the counter. Now, if it doesn't sell at the live auction the first time, it usually means there's something up with the property. Either the minimum bid was too high, or there's some kind of liens or encumbrances. There's a reason that the investors didn't buy it at auction. Michael Ring, what's up? Thanks for being on. How's flight school going? Anybody have any good stories about sales? Paul Brewer, any sales this week? I mean, it's only Tuesday, but still. And then how are you and Adam doing with your competition? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, I was on this morning with Wealth Without Wall Street. They're going to come on Facebook Live on Thursday at 2:30 Pacific. So 4:30, I believe, their time, Central Standard Time, and we're going to discuss how the infinite banking concept marries with the land investing business and how you can use it to supercharge your returns in land investing and have capital. So I'm really excited for that and answer your questions because I just don't know enough about it. Oh, you guys are getting ready for Michael, getting ready for flight school tonight with Scott. Awesome. Awesome. Brandon Mogensen doing well. Hope you guys are doing well too, enjoying the live content. I'm so glad because it feels like I'm just talking to myself now. Brandon, jump on Skype with me. What's your Skype name? We could do this together if you want. Heidi's like, no, don't go on. You could if you want. Paul Brewer did for Gorilla Geeks, for sure. Love IBC. Fantastic. Is that Paul? Yeah, I'm really, really interested in how IBC is going to be used. Infinite banking concept is used with land investing. These guys are going to answer all the questions. They're the experts. They've been doing it for a long time. And we have a bunch of people in the Wealth Without Wall Street community already in coaching and flight school and working in the business. And I'd be very curious how they're using it for their land business as well. Joel, what's up, Joel? How are you? Good to see you. Brandon, don't have Skype yet. Okay, whatever. Everybody has Skype. Heidi's like, no, don't go on live. It's okay. I get it. Um, Aloha Racing Sugai. I'm glad. Yeah. So again, that's gonna be this Thursday, 2:30 Pacific. We're gonna go live. I'll have an email reminder. We have an event set up on the Facebook page as well, so you can get a. I think if you say I'm going, I think you get notifications about it as well. Yeah, Russ and Joey are awesome. They really are. Um, I missed the IBC info this morning. Jen Ramquist, yeah, I'm sorry you missed you. It's in the Wealth Without Wall Street app though. If you go in there and you can watch the replay for sure. All right. What else? Jason Hoffman. Have to split to go feed 21 hungry horse mouths. Talk about creating a job for myself. Just poking to say hi to all the Land Geek friends. Cheers, everyone. Jason Hoffman, thanks for jumping on. Take good care of those horses. Wow. See, it's not the best time to be going live either. Dawn Pereza, aloha, she made it. How are you doing, Dawn? You have any good stories? Any deals you want to talk about? Brandon, seriously, no Skype. I wouldn't do that to you. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. Brandon, how's coaching going? How are things with Eric? Don, I was just told today I made a dream come true. You know what? Let's give it up for Dawn Pereza. She's doing it. She's making dreams come true. I'm going to assume, Dawn, that the dream that came true was either the property you sold was for a dream. Yeah, here it is. Sold the property. Tell us the numbers. Sold a property, possibly two more. So, Dawn, how did you sell it? I mean, did you like what platform did you do it on? Landmodo, Craigslist, Facebook, your buyer's list? And were the numbers good as well? Are you happy with the deal? What was your return on that? That's amazing. Dawn Pereza in Hawaii living the dream and building her passive income. So there's nothing better than Dawn's going to wake up one day and be like, I can literally surf, hike, bike, go to the beach, be with my kids all day today, and money is coming in my sleep. I don't have to worry about my money problem, my time problem solved. I can live my best, most intentional life because I put in the time and effort and I built my passive income machine, and that would be the result. That's amazing. And she's doing it. Joel, I see you're on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Neat. See, Joel, yeah, we're getting geeky here for sure. And we're on Periscope as well at the same time. Joel, great job, Don Pereza. Jen Ramquist, congrats, Don. See, Don, the love is coming in from the community. Uh, Natalie Mino, Andrew and I are always in competition with each other. There you go. Fantastic. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Andrew. So, Don, put in the chat any details about the deal if you would. We can discuss it. And, Don, what's your Skype? We got to talk about land arbitrage. Not this week, next week. Brandon, coaching is great. Should be working on implementing all the amazing ideas from the team. Fantastic. Fantastic. Um, Unknown. Read Becoming Your Own Banker, Nelson Nash, highly recommended. Or read Becoming Your Own Banker, Nelson Nash, highly recommended. Okay, you're like the thousandth person to tell me that. I need to do it. Okay, here are the numbers from Dawn. Another land arb deal. Gosh, I love land arbitrage. $100 down, 108 bucks a month, $250 down, plus $200 doc fee, $249 a month for 70 months. We need to discuss this more in detail, Dawn, because people aren't going to necessarily understand the spread and how this works, but that's insane. That's an insane deal. Congratulations. Um, Michelle Robinson. So what is it you do to create passive income? So Michelle, the video just above this actually explains in like 3 minutes exactly what we do. But essentially we buy property 25 cents on the dollar, we sell it 30 days or less, try to get our money out within the down payment 6 to 12 months out, and then we make it a car payment. So we're creating this passive income. It's a one-time sale. We get passive income every single month on an automated basis. No renters, no rehabs, no renovations, no rodents. Michelle, if you just go to landgeek.com/training, you can get more information there as well and learn more. Awesome. Here's a question. Does any e-signature service allow you on the purchase side? Mail has been slow and unreliable lately. No. No. Not that I know of. But I get that for sure. I wish there was, but not that I'm aware of. Bill Dickens, looking forward to the land arb call. Yeah, Don, we got to make that happen. I'll email you. Michelle Robinson, cool. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Any other questions? Mark, do we learn more about land arb in flight school? Yes, you do. Actually, Scott is going to go through that step by step with you and also give you some sources to find land arb deals and do those. Yes. What's everybody doing for dinner tonight? For your East Coasters or people in the Midwest getting ready for dinner? My wife has been cooking like crazy. Last night was so fun. Taco night. And it wasn't even Tuesday. Taco Monday. it's like a very special night for sure. And it's so nice, that we're in quarantine, but there's still those services out there like Instacart that will come, and I mean those people are like heroes to me, that they'll go out and risk getting a virus just so that we can have food. It's pretty incredible, really, just how we're all in this together, um, just doing our best. Uh, Mark, do we learn more about Atlanta Urban Flight School? Yes, I think I already saw that. Michelle, salmon and broccoli. See, come on, Michelle, really? So healthy. That's amazing. I don't know about you guys, but I've been eating clean like pretty much most of the day, and then night, like I start stress eating a little bit. It's like next thing you know, it's like, did I just eat that many cookies? Is anyone else stress eating out there? Joel, chicken salad. Fantastic. You know what's so funny? I used to always wonder, and I still kind of do, like when we're having family dinner, what are other families talking about around the dinner table? I always wanted to be like a fly on the wall. Like, what do people talk about? Um, Michael Vukojevic, I hope I pronounced that correct. Is there any way to speak to you directly, Mark? I know you're always busy. Michael, I'm never too busy for you. Yeah, there's definitely a way to connect with me directly. So if you just email me, mark@thelandgeek.com, I'll send you a link to schedule a call with me, and we can certainly talk. Absolutely. If you don't want to talk to me, you can go to thelandgeek.com/training, speak to the Zen Master, Mike Zano, or the Nightcap OG, Dude Buddy, Scott Bossman, and they can walk you through a strategy call as well. Brandon, what do you think about variety of properties with changing seasons? The far south is nice in the winter months, but should I expect a drop in interest as summer approaches? Brandon, that's a really good question. A lot of people wonder, like, is my Colorado property going to sell in winter? People aren't going to go out there while it's snowing and cold and icy and dangerous to go visit their property in winter. So my experience has not been an issue. And the way that we sort of position ourselves, Brandon, is, and you know this, is we've got the 90-day additional due diligence guarantee. So if you're buying that property in the June in the summer, you've got additional 90 days to go out there, visit the property. And if for whatever reason you don't love that property, I'll exchange it for property you do love, or I'll refund you. Plus, I have a 365-day exchange guarantee if you can't get out there in 90 days. So that really lets my buyers know we're aligned, that I want to make this the best, easiest, safest, most transparent real estate transaction possible, and pays dividends and goodwill down the line. Natalie Mino, am I the only one who started doing puzzles during this quarantine? Wow, Natalie, I don't know. I would think that the puzzle would be a great thing to do during quarantine. Um, I don't know. We're not doing them. My middle child loves puzzles, or he used to love puzzles, but now that he's a teenager, you know what he loves more, Natalie? YouTube, his computer. He's always on FaceTime with his girlfriend. It's like, you know, it's almost like they outgrow the puzzles. It's sad for the parent to watch. That was Andrew saying that. Andrew, are you what are you guys doing puzzles? What size puzzle? But puzzle, there's something about this when you're done, that feeling of when the puzzle's done, like when you get that perfect locked piece, that final locked piece, and you smooth out your puzzle. It might be one of the finer feelings in life. Am I wrong about that, puzzle people? I don't know. Um, any other questions? We had a great roundtable discussion today. Check it out next Tuesday. It'll go live. Um, our topic was, is now a good time to quit the land business? Gotta find out on Tuesday, and find out. So that was a really fun roundtable discussion. But overall, we went around and we asked everybody how their land business was being affected this past week, and the answers were really pretty interesting. So check out the Art of Passive Income podcast on Tuesday if you haven't, and do that. Let's see. I think this is Andrew. Always steal one piece of the puzzle. Oh, see that makes someone crazy if you do that, for sure. Is anybody playing a lot of card games? What card games are you guys playing? Like right now, we're playing a lot of Gin. Um, and then there's this game my kids like called Rat Slap. It's kind of like War, but you slap the person's hand if based on all these things when the cards come out. It's kind of fun. I mean, it doesn't hurt when you get the slap at all. Um, any other questions? Oh yeah, geekpay.io. I'm gonna do maybe tomorrow or maybe next week. I'm going to do a demo on how to use GeekPay to automate getting your down payment and then your monthly payments via Stripe ACH and setting all that up and how that all works. So I'm really excited about doing that. Uno's such a fun game. Oh my gosh, love Uno. And then the more people are in, it's great. All right, Brandon, cash flow game. Heidi won, of course you did, Brandon. That's a fun game. Joel, how quickly can someone get to 5,000 a month in passive income? By the way, I'm just starting out with the toolkit. So it just depends. I mean, it's hard to say. I'd say on average, we're seeing people not with the toolkit. The toolkit, it's a do-it-yourself course. It's a little bit tougher, probably so it's a little slower. But if you go into something like a flight school or coaching, on average, we're looking at, let's say, over 10,000 a month in passive in 12 to 18 months. So somewhere along there, you pass that $5,000 mark. But it just depends. I mean, cash in terms. I mean, you could start doing 5,000 a month in just cash deals every single month, not necessarily passive, um, and then start building up your cash reserves to do more terms. But I don't know. I'd be more interested in the comments, actually, Joel, what other people are saying. Jen Ramquist, yeah, GeekPay demo would be great. Yeah, I'm very excited about that, and we're constantly um, developing GeekPay even to be better and constantly making little tweaks here and there. But you just don't see it because I do a lousy job of marketing the all the updates of it. Natalie Mino, we've been playing the Cashflow Kids version game. Teach them young. It's so smart. It's so good. Absolutely. All right. Anything else? I'm really excited. We are really close to updating the Land Geek website. So I'll be really interested to hear what everyone has to say. A website's never really done, and there's still a bunch of graphical tweaks we need to make, but it's like close enough that I might go live with it. Um, Joel, Peers are a couple of Joels. Sounds like we are monopolizing questions. The Joels are curious. It's okay. It's okay. Braden Madors. How are you, Braden? I got 2 deals done this week. One cash sale and one terms. Been in the game for 5 months now. Mark is awesome. Braden, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thanks for sharing that. What were your numbers so Joel can kind of get an idea of the margins in this business? Chris Royal. Hi guys. I'm filing out my first deed, or I'm filling out my first deed in LG Pass. I noticed at the top it says mail tax statement and when recorded return to. I don't recall learning about mailing a tax statement to me. Did I miss something? So Chris, you basically, if you're doing a deed in LG Pass, that means that you're conveying ownership to your new buyer. So it's not a terms deal, it's going to be a cash deal, correct? That means that your new buyer, if I'm buying that property from you, the county needs to know, well, who's the new owner? Where do we send the tax statements? So that would be my Phoenix address that would go there. So it wouldn't be your address, it's going to be your new buyer's address. So the county treasurer knows where to send the new tax statements when they come out. So hopefully that answers the question. Um, Braden, sup? Mark, doing great. Great. Joel, thanks, Mark. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Any other questions before I got to get like my quick 15-minute workout in? I've been doing Peloton Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Saturday's a 60-minute ride, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and oh no, I'm sorry, Tuesday and Friday and Sunday. I've been doing TRX and light weights, doing all that stuff. So I'm trying to keep you know active in quarantine for sure. Does LG Pass replace services like Simplifile? So Braden, it doesn't. Simplifile is where you're going to record your deeds. LG Pass is going to automate the mailing piece of it. You can do your due diligence pieces like kind of like a customer relationship manager, all the way to like what used to take me 20 minutes in paperwork between the purchase sale agreement, the land sale contract, and the promissory note. LG Pass does it in a second. So LG Pass is great. And Braden, if you want to get started with it, just go to thelandgeek.com / LG Pass, and you can get started in there for sure. And check it out. Um, Joel, are there title searches when needing? Are there title searches needed when purchasing land to flip? So, Joe, we outsource a lot of our title to the Philippines. I pay about $11 for due diligence. So if it's $5,000 or less, my team in the Philippines they're connected to an American title company. They'll get me the title search on the property. So we're looking for any breaks in the chain of title, any liens or encumbrances on the title work. Now, if it's $5,000 or more, then I'm actually going to close through a title company and they will do the title search for us. But I'm really comfortable at 5,000 or less. But it just depends on you. Um, Braden sounds great. We'll do. Awesome. Awesome. Jason Mendoza. What's up, Jason? What level of Simplifile is recommended to start? Man, I don't know. I haven't been in Simplifile in so long because I'm not managing that piece of the business at all. I mean, that's just my acquisition manager works in there. I don't know. Someone else who's working in Simplifile, if they could help Jason out, that would be great. I didn't even know they had different levels, honestly. Maybe it's how many counties you're working. I don't know. Um, any other questions? Well, I want to thank everybody for this quick impromptu Facebook, YouTube, Periscope Live, leaving a comment, jumping on. Congrats to Braden Metters and Don Pereza on their deals. Um, Paul Brewer, always great to see you. Jen Ramquist, Racine Sugai, Team Mino, Natalie, Andrew, Joel Aldrich, Michelle Robinson, thank you for being on. Joel, uh, is it Malfavon? How do I pronounce your last name? Malfavon, Joel Malfavon, thank you for all your questions. Chris Royal, thank you. And of course, Jason Mendoza, thanks everybody. If I forgot you, sorry. I'm just trying to go. Bill Dickens, thank you for being on. Michael Ring. Um, so appreciate all of you. And let's do this together. All right. Oh, we got one more comment here before we end. Appreciate the Q&A. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so we're all going to do this together. 1, 2, 3. Let freedom ring. And wash your hands. Don Pereza, you're the best. Land arbitrage, cannot wait to hear all about it. All right. Thanks, everybody. Natalie Mino, I'm so happy to read you're getting out your 100 offers this week. Everybody that's going to flight school tonight, enjoy and work on those M&Ms, the mailing and the marketing. And I'll see everybody tomorrow for sure. Put in your calendar, 2:30 Pacific Standard Time. Get your questions answered by Russ and Joey from Wealth Without Wall Street, Infinite Banking Concept, and Land Investing. All right, everybody, stay safe out there. Stay sane. Thanks, everybody.